All because we lived in Montreal for 1 year. For 50 years, I've been making tortiere. So we'll put the 1.5 in here. Okay. 1.5 in here.
And your sugar is...
Yeah.
Down here? So you said quarters?
Quarter, yeah. And half those again.
Myra, how long is that going in?
Just about
10 minutes, okay.
So that for the double crusted pie, that is 12 tablespoons, and for the Crisco, it's a quarter of a cup.
Awesome.
I'm glad you're on top of it. I'm clearly not talking to the camera.
Okay, you want to pulse it about 12 times. Okay, and about 6 times, a bit longer pulse. But... Okay, now start from right down below, just really go at it.
I'm the manual labor, while the brains is over here. They're washed now. And
Okay.
is that, are we in agreement? Is that equal or is that
Close
not
enough.
equal? Great.
And I think the instructions say you have to take it out for 10 minutes before you roll it out. So. Okay.
We're going fine or big?
Big.
It's an action shot. Some real exciting onions here. Got 3 cloves, which is 3 tablespoons. Teaspoons, sorry.
3 teaspoons of garlic. Oh, coarse garlic.
This looks very reminiscent to Omi
Cooking.
where she says the instructions and then she just adds more.
That's right.
Now you want to you don't have to get all the oil out because we're going to start searing
Oh, the meat.
the meat. Turn it up. Oh, this is on high. Okay.
And Myra?
I said in his next 50 years of making the Christmas tortiere, he should 1 year try the ground. And I have a book from a book on tortiere, all the areas of Quebec. Matter of fact, I don't ever use it. I'll give it to you though. It'll be an extra present.
Yeah.
Okay, get stirring that in. Yeah.
What is that now?
Sage.
Heaping? Is that heaping?
Yeah. And maybe one little bit more, a little bit more.
Is that?
Yeah. Yeah, fine.
So it's a quarter. Yeah. All over?
Yeah. So I can maybe just simmer it for 25 minutes. We'll have another 20 to 25 minutes. Uncovered. 30 minutes and then it's up.
That was a bit aggressive.
Okay. No, it's fine, because this is very wet pastry.
What size are we trying to get to?
Oh, there.
The big one? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Is that
maybe just
not
just
quite-
yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Oh, nice.
So let's take these and fill them over here.
Do I hold this?
Yeah.
Nice, looks great.
Yeah.
So you just refrigerate them till Christmas Eve?
Hmm?
Do you just refrigerate them until?
Yeah, they have to be refrigerated, and they have to go into a hot oven, cold. Preheat oven to 425. Make a hole in the center, and then brush with egg mixed with water. Don't bother with the water, just egg mixed.
Kind of looked like there was a little.
Beautiful, Myra.
Stand up, stand up. Come on.
This is like way too late into the day.
Formally passing over. I've already passed over the recipe, but the making of the tortiere for Christmas Eve to Thomas.
How do you feel about this, Thomas?
All right, make the cut, first cut, Thomas.
I've poisoned a lot of them. So.
We'll be the judge of that later.
What is he doing here? What exactly is he making?
Washing his hands. Oh, tortiere de Noël.
Okay. What's it
This
called?
What does Donel? I don't even know how to say it. Donel mean? What is that?
De Noël of Christmas.
Oh.
I've adapted this recipe over time, but the Quebec tortiere is a traditional entree of the Réveillon feast that follows midnight mass on Christmas Eve in French Canada. Is often enjoyed with sweet relish, blackcurrant wine, or strong coffee. Now I've adapted it, okay? But the one thing I always do, it's the chopped meat, not the ground meat. I personally do not care for the ground meat one. That's just a
Yeah.
taste.
We're gonna
But
have to.
apparently they all do.
We're gonna have to transcribe this because I do not know what that writing says.
Oh, well, no, it's okay. Where's the,
If we want this tradition to live on, it needs to be legible.
And what, Thomas, tell us, what is the
all
tradition?
for you.
Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
once a year.
So, Myra, was it a tradition in the family to always make tortieres?
No, I created the tradition. When I went to Montreal, tortiere was something that everybody did, particularly at Christmas time, but other times too. And certainly on the prairies, meat pie was certainly a tradition. If you had leftover roast beef, grind it up and make a pastry and do that. But the tortiere was from that recipe book, and you know, I hadn't really heard of it, until I went to Quebec, and I've been doing it ever since. And I suppose it's because it's this particular recipe is for the after the midnight mass at Christmas time, so I always did it for Christmas Eve. Yeah. So it's over 50 years that I'm doing it.
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you usually have with it, like with the tortilla?
Well, hopefully we're having sweet and sour cabbage.
We'll check into that.
We always did that. I always had that peach and red pepper relish.
Mm-hmm. Do you have peach and red
My
pepper?
Mom has one left.
Oh,
yeah.
fantastic.
But you just need a sweetish type relish. It doesn't have to be peach and red pepper, but it happens to be one of my favorite.
So it must be peach and red.
I think so. I think you heard that correctly.
No, I've had others, but that's still the best. And occasionally we do mashed potatoes, I think.
We're doing mashed potatoes this year, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
to stretch the meal out. Yeah.
Gotta feed all those hungry mouths that
right.
want more.
Yeah.
We ain't got more, so you get mashed potatoes.
Okay, that's great. That gives us a little bit more context. Ooh, does this not?
I say my mother always made meat pies, and so did my grandmother. But her pastry was terrible.
So you've improved that part.
Well,
For sure.
I always remember the first time I tried making pastry. This was before we moved to Germany. We were living in an apartment in Calgary. So I had your dad on the phone with Mom, giving me the instructions, and it was okay. Roll it out. Does it look like Australia, or does it look like Africa, Africa? If it looks like Australia, it's round and it's short. If it looks like
South Africa or Africa?
Africa, it's not short, and it's going to be tough because you've overworked it. Because that's the other thing in pastry: don't overwork it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
That's a good tip.
and she would, when she would roll up, of course she never did everything by just threw things together, and if it came out wrong, she would throw it out and start again. Yeah, but she had the best pastry. It was so good. Because you can always piece pastry. Don't so if it breaks up on you, don't take it out and re-roll it, because you'll have tough pastry if you do. You just take those pieces and you put it in, and once the filling is in, you can't even tell.
Did you get that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Excellent.
Instructions clear.
Yeah.